Realmente esta cumbre es la primera en la que de una manera nítida y clara no vamos a las consecuencias de estos masivos desplazamientos de personas, que hay que ir, sino que vamos al origen de los desplazamientos, que es mucho más importante y es cómo se resuelven de verdad los temas, al menos si pensamos en el medio y en el largo plazo.
Thanks a lot.
I think the most important thing is there was a recognition that this has to be looked at in the context of Africa's own development, and that it cannot be isolated from development, from skilling young people, making sure we can create jobs, industrialization, energy for Africa. But also the recognition that most of the migration of Africans is within the African continent. That the number of people who actually go to Europe are a tiny minority compared to the millions that migrate within the continent. I think that also was understood.
This is not a homogeneous landscape in Africa. There are leaders who disagree with that, others agreed entirely. It was quite interesting to listen to different leaders. There was someone who said, we don't need your money. The other way around, we have an interest to send our people to you. What they earn there and bring back is much more than you give us with your cooperation money. And there were other countries saying our democracy, our sustainable development and stability depends from the presence of the Europeans. And it depends also that the young people we need to develop our countries will not leave from our countries and earn their money in Europe. They should stay with us here at home. From the European budget we have 1.8 billion, and the member states matched until today 50 million. And this is the usual behavior of the European Union. The biggest damage to the credibility of the Union is that member states promise something and then they don't stick to their promises.
And does that
Mais la question de la migration est une question d'actualité, mais c'est une question ancienne qui date de plusieurs siècles. Voyez-vous, l'Afrique a connu la migration des Européens avant la colonisation. Les Européens s'y sont installés. L'Amérique a connu la migration des Européens il y a des siècles. Mais c'est avec le temps que ces questions doivent se trouver une solution. Il faut éviter toute stigmatisation. Il faut faire en sorte que chaque continent, à son tour, puisse contribuer au développement des autres continents et de l'ensemble de la planète.
This is against human rights. Europeans keep telling us about human rights, and repatriating people is always one of the issues. So we better deal with it on the basis of that. It has to be voluntary.